I only discovered this dance in my 30s, and as I've grown older, I'm so glad I did, because belly dance is a form that keeps on going as you age. So what is it about belly dance that makes it so age-friendly? And what, if any, adaptations do you need to make? Hi, I'm Kashmir, and today I want to celebrate that this dance continues to be accessible to women and men as they age. Why is this? Unlike many other dance forms, you'll still find professional belly dancers in their 50s working, and even older sometimes. Often it's not the dance ability that actually stops the dancer, but rather the commercial reality, where the owner or client wants a younger dancer. But let's not go there. Let's have a look at why this works so long. First up, belly dance is kind to the body. It works with a natural posture and a natural movement generation. If you actually have a good teacher, they will actually take you through the steps so that the time you get to the more difficult moves, you've actually had a good basis of the easy ones that build strength and flexibility. Yes, there are dancers who use more extreme moves, but Turkish drops and cartwheels aren't actually required for the dance. The dance is more about the music. A dancer can work within their own limitations, especially if they're working solo, to a lesser extent with a troupe. Major rule with belly dance is if it hurts, stop. Nothing that you do should cause pain. A thing that I quite like about belly dance is that although the folk styles may include jumping and hopping or fake representation thereof, Oriental itself doesn't, so it's very kind to the joints, it's very low impact. In the Middle East, they consider that a dancer's experience helps her make the music come alive. There's an emotional component in there more than just pure physicality. And as we get older, our experience grows and our ability to communicate our experience will increase. And it's a two-way street. The dance gives back. It will help your general fitness, improve your balance, help keep your joints lubricated and moving, reduces stress, gives you purpose and community. So why would you not want to dance? Okay, as you age, there are some physical issues that may impact. And sometimes this will mean that you need to pause or cut back, and sometimes it may actually mean you need to stop. You need to work with your medical practitioner about exactly where you need to be. But I've had students with double hip replacements who after a period of recuperation have come back and danced, one with two hips and a knee. So it doesn't mean you have to stop, it just means you may need to adapt. Another thing though that some older women have said to me is they don't want to expose their bodies, especially their bellies. Now you do not have to expose your belly, even if you don't stick to folk. Obviously folkloric stuff, no belly exposed. But even in Oriental, the belly can be covered with a body stocking. Usually when I'm actually in a bra and belt, in most situations I'll wear a body stocking. You can also wear a dress that hints and gives an idea of what might be happening there without actually having to explicitly show it. If you've got a thing about arms, and many older women don't like their arms, there are lots of ways of doing it. You can have little sleeves like this. You could even put sleeves onto a little vest. You can go the gauntlet way, or you can call it, don't know if you call it a gauntlet or a sleeve, but this one here comes halfway up the arm. There's armbands if you just want to actually cover the top of your arm, if you've got a bit down there that you don't like flapping around. And of course there's always the shrug. Wonderful, wonderful piece of equipment. So there's not an excuse. The other one that happens though is as you get older you tend to lose tone in your bust. If you're a large busted woman, I strongly recommend that you treat yourself to a good supportive bra. Call it your exercise equipment. But there are some physical changes that you can't ignore. For example, as you get older, your neck becomes more vulnerable and your arteries can actually start narrowing. So you don't want to toss your head around a lot, because the narrowing arteries can cut the blood off to the brain and can make you even more dizzy. And of course, no one, no matter what their age, actually should ever do head circles or head tosses without a proper warm-up. And you do know that a head circle is not a warm-up. So that's something that you may wish to cut back on. The other one is if you have lost the ability and the strength to be able to lower and raise yourself from the floor gracefully, it may be a time to cut out the floor work. Okay, head circles, floor work, that still leaves an awful lot of the dance to continue with. So if you're an older person who wants to start the dance, why not? Give it a try. Dr. Mo, who himself is actually in his late 70s, has commented that dancing is just walking with extras. If you can walk, you can dance. If you're an older professional who's wondering whether or not it's not that seemly, ask yourself, is your dancing still good? Are you still getting gigs? Are you still enjoying dancing? And if the answer to that is yes, then keep dancing. I mean, Morocco, she reckons she's going to dance until 6 weeks after she's dead. Now, go for it, eh? So let's celebrate belly dance, a dance form that is accessible to women, to men, to children, to young and old. Go out there and have fun.